I just wanted to share this quick dream that I had. I know it was from God because I could have never thought of something like this. But the dream was me and an old friend, we were communicating, and he was gifted this charm from his girlfriend at the time. And what it was, which I don't know why, but it was corn. It was a very like medium-sized piece of corn, but inside the corn it was a window. And the purpose of the necklace was that anytime there was ever a transgression, she lied, she didn't do something she was supposed to do, she was mean, whatever it was, whatever transgression he felt like, keeping tabs of, because again, love is patience kind. It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's not proud, it's not rude, it's not self-seeking, it keeps no records of wrong. So for me, what it was, every time that she did something, he could push this button. And like I said, it was a window, but you would see the little, like, I don't know if it was a kernel, a piece of sand or whatever. It would fall, and half of the window, you could see it make its travel to the bottom. But then once it got to the bottom, it would drop and it would disappear. When I woke up and I had my time and I was talking to Jesus, I was like, Lord, I really appreciate that visual, because it just allowed me the opportunity to be like, the best way for a person not to keep records of wrong is to forgive, and forgive quickly, right? From the time that you could see the transaction or the piece of whatever it was fall from the top to the bottom, it wasn't even that long. It was like within that time frame, you can forgive that person, right? You processed what happened, you forgive them, and then by the time that it drops, because again, the funny thing about it is too, it wasn't like there were like 20 pieces of whatever that was, and then once all 20 got to the bottom, it was like, wash your hands of that person, you're done with them, forget them. No, it coincidentally, what you didn't see was on the other side, it made its way back to the top. So, it just was one of those ones where it was like, forgiveness is very pivotal in our lives. It is the unlocking of like blessings, of growth, of opportunities, right? Sometimes we are drinking our own poison and we're not allowing ourselves to forgive people. Forgive them. If you can see on one side the way that it goes, once it falls, let it go. Forgive them. Because, of course, once you've forgiven them, it goes back to the top. And if they hurt you again, then you have another opportunity to re-forgive them.